feel like so many influencers are promoting vibrators.
Yeah,
How
'cause
many
it's an
different
easy-
vibrators does the world need?
It's a catchy thing to put your name on. I'm going to put my name on pocket
Vibrator?
pussies.
On a vibrator? The J Train's a good name for a vibrator.
The J Train.
There you go.
Taken down by the J Train.
What's the J Train?
Now that sounds nefarious.
Sorry. Me and my new friend.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Me. Let's do it.
Hello, and welcome back to the U Up Podcast. I'm Jordana Abraham.
And I am Jared Freed. It is so good to be back here with you, Jordana, on a Friday Feels. How you feeling?
Happy Friday. It is Friday the 13th.
Oh my God. You know what I heard today?
Was it not?
Friday
Says it
the
airs-
13th.
Is that supposed to be the 12th? Oh.
It's the 12th? Oh.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Don't cut this out. Halloween.
It said the outline says the 13th.
It does say the
Okay.
13th. Halloween. That's why I was like kind of confused. Halloween is on Friday the 13th this year.
Halloween is on the 31st. How could it be the 13th?
Oh.
We just keep
What the
getting.
fuck did I read?
We just keep getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah.
what are you
Keep this in. I want the audience knowing the real us.
31
That's
is
a good
13
point you make.
backwards.
Hold on. Why did I read a meme? It was this weird meme that was like, it's been 666 years since Halloween's been on Friday the 13th.
Where do you get your memes?
I don't know. The dummy factory, apparently. I guess I'm
Everyone knows that Halloween is on October 13th, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I've always been against that.
Right. You always thought it should be on a
What is
Friday
it?
or
What is
Saturday.
it?
This is like your feed right now.
What is it? Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, but Halloween 2025 is on Friday the 13th for the first time in 666.
That's exactly what I read, and I fell for it. Oh my God. I'm going to be like one of those grandparents on Facebook that believes everything.
You're QAnon already.
I'm QAnon. Yeah,
yes.
that's it.
Jared,
That's it. It's over for me.
QAnon
I'm
freed.
an old man.
It's okay. Well, okay, it is not Friday the 13th,
it's
and
Friday
it will
the
never
12th.
be
Never.
Friday the 13th on Halloween because Halloween is notoriously on the 31st of October.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
That's okay.
What am I doing? This is what they should play when they're like men with a podcast. Play this clip.
600 years since it's been. Also, that wouldn't even make any sense.
Well, Halloween should be on a Friday, the last Friday of the month. I think I've had this rant here
I would agree.
before.
Or
I'm having-
Saturday.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Or
The
Friday
idea that
because you
we're
want to.
keeping up for no reason.
Right.
Like it's not like the birthday of like, you know, the country. Like this date matters nothing.
Right.
There's
Is
no
it-
like, is there a coven that like is gonna get mad?
Is it even on Friday this year?
What day of the week is
Or is,
Halloween?
or has
This is very
Jared been
important.
totally duped?
It's
It is on Friday. Okay, it is on Friday, not
Friday
the 13th.
31st.
Okay.
When Halloween's not on like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, get out of here.
Yeah, because it's
Get out.
It's very annoying because people are celebrating then like for 10 days. They're
Right.
celebrating the weekend before, the week of, the week after.
Right. Don't
too
make
much.
a holiday make me sound old. Like, holidays should be fun for everyone. There should never be a holiday where I have to go, enough already. Like, because
Right.
when it's Halloween's on a Monday.
Oversaturated.
Right. Enough already. Now I sound old. I sound like I need to, like, be on Facebook believing QAnon,
Yes.
which is what I do.
Listen, I have been duped by many of fake news. I believe the astronomer fake CEO apology.
What do you think that guy's like?
Doing right now?
Right now, because we've already like chewed him up, spit him
Yeah,
out.
he's done. He's old news.
And honestly, like unfair to him that it was like he's cheating. They both were cheating on their spouses.
Didn't she get fired too?
I'm just saying, like it always is like he cheated story.
Well, he is.
They both cheated, but he's the one in power.
He is a higher position
Right.
than her, so I think that's
Fine.
why it's
Still unfair.
Oh, sure.
It
Yeah.
is the both people cheated story, but no one will see it that's not how time will look at it.
Right.
The
Well,
eyes of time will say astronomer CEO cheated on his wife and beautiful children, not
well,
also the woman who hooked up with him did too.
I mean, she did too. I think she's gotten a lot of shit too. But I will say that
Not to say she didn't. I'm just saying.
the person with the most power in any wrongdoing, I
Right.
feel like that's sort of like the nature of being the person. That's the downside of having the most power is like you're the target for things if whatever you're doing wrong.
Right. Right. When someone
With
comes
great
after
power-
this podcast,
Yes.
they take us down.
With great power comes great responsibility, as they say.
Right. That is true. That's what that's what the money's for.
Yeah.
That's what they
To
pay
be
you the big bucks.
to be the face of the company.
right.
To take all
So
the
what's
shit.
he doing now? Do you think he's in counseling? I divorce. I'm not going through it. I'm not
Yeah.
like trying to save anything. I
I would
go,
say
hey,
it's pretty bad.
it's bad. but,
Also, here's the
there's-
thing.
I think like the idea
You're
that
having an
you-
affair. You're going to a public place next to our home.
It's almost you want to
You're-
get caught.
right? Yeah. I mean, he did run when the camera hit him. So there's
Tried his best.
There's
We are
that.
so late to the story, but
Yeah.
I just feel like
we talked about it a little bit.
we
I
talked
think,
about
yeah.
it, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like this is when the story is interesting more to me. Not when
Once the
everyone's
dust
in
settles?
The dust
Yeah.
settles. Like to me, I want the 60 minutes interview with him now
Yes, I don't
Like-
think he's going to say anything.
because I think he's more interesting for having gone through the internet thing.
Right.
The cheating is interesting
He
in its
probably
own way.
changing his whole life. I mean, I wonder. He got it. I'm sure he
Therapy.
he
He's gotta go to
negotiated
therapy.
some sort of exit package for himself.
So do you think like what amount of money?
I mean,
is
this
he
company
okay?
should thank him. They like got so much press. Did you see the Gwyneth Paltrow thing where basically they hire her to like be the spokesperson as
Oh,
kind of a joke?
let's
Well,
see it.
let's see it. I'm sure we could play it.
Thank you for your interest in Astronomer. Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I've been hired on a very temporary basis to speak on behalf of the 300 plus employees at Astronomer. Astronomer has gotten a lot of questions over the last few days, and they wanted me to answer the most common ones. Yes, Astronomer is the best place to run Apache Airflow, unifying the experience of running data, ML, and AI pipelines at scale. We've been
And they knew
thrilled so
everyone
many
was
people
gonna
have a
watch this.
newfound interest in data workflow automation.
Genius.
It is.
As for the
genius.
other questions we've received, yes, there is still room available at our Beyond Analytics event in September. We will now be returning to what we do best.
Very clever, isn't
delivering
it?
game-
It is. There's two things here's two thoughts I have from this. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The company that came up with this, whatever PR company,
Genius.
they should put that on the wall. You should be in crisis management
Yeah.
forever. Just raise your prices. That's an amazing video. Two, the company that would do this is actually a company that I'd be like, everyone's cheating on their spouses. Like they're
Right.
almost being too fun with it.
Little Vanderpump Rules.
Right. This is a little too much fun.
Right. They're not
to have.
So you don't think they're taking it seriously enough?
Not at all.
You don't think enough heads rolled?
No, I'm actually thinking other people at this company were like, fuck, we're all fucking. Like, it sounds like there's like a company culture
Well,
of like fun.
They say the culture starts at the top, right?
Right. And he's hooking up with the HR woman. I think that's one big fuck fest at their big annual palooza.
Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, this is a
I'm
good
going there.
yeah.
That's where I'm going on vacation. I'm going to go to whatever their data thing is to try and
conference,
fuck.
their data
Yeah, I think
conference.
that's
Yeah.
the best place. That's
Should we
Cancun.
maybe that should be our YouTube extra next week. You and I attend the astronomer offsite.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? We're here to fuck. We heard this is where all
Yeah, if you
all
have
the
a
weird
spouse.
shit goes
you
on.
have a spouse-
Astronomer.
You have a spouse that works at astronomer. I'd ask more questions.
Yeah. Listen. Also, Gwyneth Paltrow. Do we like her or not like her?
Yeah, you know,
Like that video, I'm like, wow,
Well,
she gets it.
it's also she's related to it because she, you know, her ex-husband, she consciously uncoupled from Chris Martin, who
Right.
basically outed them. So it all comes full circle.
Right.
You know, I used to kind of like not like her, but I actually find her kind of refreshing in that she really doesn't give a fuck. Like a lot of people really hate her and she's just kind of like keeps doing her thing.
There's a video of her like cooking breakfast on Instagram, and like every comment is like, "What's with your lips?" Like it's like has nothing to do.
Right. She takes a
And-
lot of shit.
And I'm like, why do this? Like, how much money? Like, you can't even make money from Instagram.
Well, she has a company.
So I know, but like,
Does very well.
right, but like
Right.
the company does well without her making breakfast.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she gives a shit. I don't think she's like reading that. I think she knows she gets a lot of shit. She just keeps doing stuff either way. Like I kind of, you know what? I kind of started liking her after that ski lawsuit thing.
Oh, what happened?
You know, well, a guy skied into her basically
and then sued her.
Yeah, and then sued her, and then she like went in. She like didn't
Went to
settle.
court,
She like
right.
went to court. She was basically, and then she's so pretentious that she doesn't try to pretend she's not, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that's
where she's
fair.
like, yeah, he skied into me, and then I was like annoyed because I was late to lunch with my kids, and then. At the end, she countersues him for $1 because he skied into her.
Right.
And he was clearly just like trying to get money from Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right.
And then at the end of the trial, she goes to him and she goes like audibly, "I wish you well."
I remember this.
Yes.
This is like a viral moment.
Is that what she said? I think it was, "I wish you well."
I wish you well. Yeah, I remember the viral moment, but I remember
they
the dollar.
they made the trial into a musical in London.
Come on.
I swear to God.
That's
And I was like, you know what? Gwyneth Paltrow fucks. I like her.
yeah. There is a version of having fun with the internet when you have nothing to lose from the internet that I
Right.
envy. Like,
Well, she has enough money.
she's too big to fail.
right.
You know,
Doesn't matter to
It
her.
doesn't matter, which I guess is the reason to make eggs on Instagram.
Right. Well, let's just say I like doing this.
I like doing this and fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, naming your kid
Views
Apple.
of you.
Apple.
Moses is the other one.
Apple and Moses.
Yeah. I mean,
Fruit
the Chris
of Life,
Chris
Moses.
Martin probably had something to do with that too.
Yeah, he seems
Imagine.
like a weird dude.
Yeah.
But-
And then they had their whole conscious uncoupling thing. When they got divorced, they were making it like too agreeable. They
Right.
said they just consciously uncoupled, and then that became like the joke for
Right. It was like what the douchiest person in your neighborhood says
Right.
as like a branding of them getting divorced that makes it better than everyone else.
And
Yeah.
we're like, no, we want all the drama. We want all
Right.
the like that's bullshit. But they seem to get along.
I think when you're Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, again, like money is an answer to all of this. Like there is an amount where you're just above the fray. You're out of the crucible.
Yeah.
You know, and it's an enviable.
Because you can just do whatever you want. I mean, she started Goop because she has, again, nothing to lose.
Right.
She's also a Nepo baby. Her parents are like
Oh,
in
really?
Hollywood. Yeah. Her mom
I
is,
had no-
is Blythe Danner. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's the mom in Meet the Parents.
Oh, really?
Like Robert De Niro's wife.
There she is. Oh, and she's beautiful.
And that's
Yeah.
her mom. Who's her dad? Gwyneth Paltrow's dad? Bruce.
He's,
Is it Bruce?
Bruce Paltrow? Bruce Paltrow? Sounds like some guy.
Yeah. How did I know
what does
that?
he do?
Wow.
He like owns sand.
He's rich, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He invented sand. Oh, okay. So I think she'll be okay forever.
Yeah, she's gonna be. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. And she's been in the public eye for forever. So I think she's just.
She was a child actress, right?
But that's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
I kind of love that she's just like, I'm just gonna double down. Like I mean,
Right.
people have been making fun of her for so many years because Goop they'd come out with their holiday gift list and it'd be like a $32,000 bidet or something. And she earnestly would like put all this stuff
Yeah.
out, but she didn't like stop doing that. She just kept
Didn't
going.
she make the pussy flavored candle?
something? I think she
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
She does.
I
Like,
ate it. It was
she
delicious.
got a lot of shit for going on a podcast saying that she has like soup for lunch or something, or like
Right,
bone
she
broth
doesn't
for
eat
lunch.
anything.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. What I like about her is that she just keeps doing it.
Not
She's not like, oh,
She's
I'm gonna
not
like so
backing
scared
up. Well,
of
she
people.
did the exact opposite of And Just Like That. Like
Mm-hmm.
Sex in the City, the Sex in the City remake was no. We're
Right.
good. No. You like us.
We've changed,
We've changed.
Yes.
We're cool.
which makes it so cringy.
and it's a lie.
Right.
You know, it's not who they are. It's not what they believe.
And Gwyneth Paltrow was like, I'm rich, I'm beautiful, I'm
Right.
aging semi-naturally,
Right.
and
And
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep doing
I just
whatever
do
I want,
shit.
and it kind of works. If you like double down, I do feel like it kind of works.
I think that
works
should
for
be
her.
the motto of this podcast. Let's Gwyneth Paltrow this
Let's
shit.
do it.
All right.
Unbothered.
Deal. Unbothered. If you're out there, come to my Gwyneth Paltrow is the Real Hero tour. JaredFree.com for tickets.
Yeah.
I'm in DC soon. Theaters are starting.
Yeah.
And I got a theater show. I think I do.
I am excited to see it.
Yeah. Listen, your brother will tell you about it one day.
One day when I speak to him, one day.
No, the show's fun. It's good. It's funny. Laughs. I was at the Cellar last night.
Good.
I did 3 shows at the Cellar, and then I got back to the hotel and I sat I was like, let me just sit and clear my head and post some shit online. And there's a couple, I'm wearing a hat. There's a couple on like the other corner of the bar. And the woman looks at me and she goes, where'd you get that hat? And I go, it was actually given to me by this thing called Baseballism. You can look it up. Baseballism is this like baseball company. They make like cool baseball, like fashionable baseball stuff.
Okay.
And they invited me, a guy came into this, and I would recommend it to anyone. I'd been in their store before. I didn't realize. He was at my San Francisco show. He's like, come to the store. And they gave me a couple shirts and a hat. And I love it.
Great.
Looks cool. And I go, I got it from this Baseballism. And then they're like, we're from the Field of Dreams town.
Which town
Which
is
is Field
that?
of Dreams is like a famous.
I know the movie, but I don't know.
It's in
the
Iowa. I didn't know the
okay.
town either. I go, what's that near? Like, what's the major city nearby? So they're from Iowa and they're like into baseball. So they're like, notice my hat. And I go, yeah, this guy, you know, I actually got it for free. The guy invited me into this Baseballism store. And she's like, well, why did they give it to you for free? And I'm like, well, I'm a comedian. And the guy was at my show and he just like offered me, you know, to come into the store and check it out. And she's like, and it was so weird because she goes, so do you, where do you live? And I go, well, I live in Florida now. And I, you know, come
How
up
many
to New York.
questions does this person have?
They had a lot of they had a lot of questions. And then I go, yeah, I moved to Florida. And she goes, so do you have any like good material now? Better jokes now? And I was like, I don't understand.
Better than what? They've seen your show?
Well, no, I go better than, that's the question.
Yeah.
I go better than what? And she goes, you know, better now, you know.
What are you implying?
I was like, I don't know what.
Should have Gwyneth Paltrow'd it.
And just, well, I said to her, I go,
Unbothered.
they're still pretty good. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Right. You should be like, why don't you see the show and then you can let me know.
Right. Like,
Better know.
it was weird. Like, listen, I don't need you to like fawn over me if I say I'm a comedian, but like that produces a different direction in the conversation.
Listen, you are a comedian who is successful enough to get free hats
right.
from someone with a hat store.
And also, you asked the question. I'm telling you the answer. Like, I didn't like come up to you and go, look at this free hat, bitch.
That's why there's a way to ask questions that doesn't sound like an interrogation of like you trying to form your opinion. Like there's a conversational way to ask questions, and then there's a
Right.
way to ask questions where it's like I'm trying to place you into like how important you are.
It was very, I have to say, suburban. It was very like, because we then sat in silence. They were just
Where
at
was
what-
this again?
The Ace Hotel bar.
Okay.
And she goes, are they better jokes now? And I was like, they're pretty good before. And then her and her husband just like silently sat, and I silently sat. And I just like went on my phone. Like she didn't like
Wait till
extend-
she sees you on the streaming services.
That's right.
And you can find her, hunt her down, and say, "Big mistake."
Big.
Huge.
Well, she goes, they start talking about like their golf match. And I'm like, did I just get entered into the passive aggressive world of, you know, couple conversations? Like, I don't know why it went this way.
Were they older?
No, they're around our age. Like, and so then she looks at me, she goes, what's your favorite line? Because it's a hat from Major League, the movie, you know, Major League. So it was like with Charlie Sheen and whatever. She goes, what's your favorite line from Major League? And I'm like,
Was she testing you?
I was like, I don't know. I don't. What
What's
do you want
yours?
from me? Yeah, like
All the lines.
Then her husband's like, mine's this one, and it was like this random line, and I was like, I'm not. It's 11:30 at night. I just went to work. I had a whole day.
You should have just said something weird, so they would stop talking to you.
The part where he fucks that guy's wife at the bar,
And then a winky face.
wink.
All right, let's get into our show.
All right, let's get into it.
It is Friday the 12th.
So then I fucked her.
Okay. Friday the 12th.
Friday the 3rd. Friday the 12th.
Friday the not
We're
Friday
doing
the
an Incure
31st.
Big. Anything
Yeah.
going on in your life?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Icky or picky? You date someone, one thing happens. Is it a true ick, or are you just being picky?
Let's
You
find
ready?
out. Yeah.
You want to read it?
All right. What's up, betches? I have an icky or picky that's a little different. A failure to launch icky or picky.
Okay.
I, 23 female, am finishing my first year as a medical student in Washington, D.C.
I'll be there soon.
Yeah. Go see him if you
Get
have
your
any
shit
time.
together.
I was studying anatomy for preclinical classes using a well-known software for medical students at a local coffee shop when a guy, mid-20s, approached me and we chatted for a bit. He was obviously flirting and identified himself as a third-year student at a school across town. After talking for a while about our specialty interests and exchanging numbers, he asked what year in school I was. His vibe changed almost immediately after I told him I was finishing my first year. He left soon after, saying to text him if I needed any advice about school, career, etc. I did my due diligence and said a "hey, it was nice to meet you" text the next day. He liked it, but didn't respond otherwise. My question is a 2-year difference enough to give a reasonable ick, or is it picky? Or is this just something weird about medical school social silo? Sincerely, a studious bitch.
I don't think it was her age.
You think he just wasn't into her?
No, because he's flirty.
Mm-hmm.
She mentions I'm a first year in medical school, and then he gets weirded out. He's a third year.
Yeah, so what do you think that's about?
I think he knows someone in that medical school program. I think there's some sort of connection
He wants distance.
that he wants distance from. Because the idea that like 23-year, especially because she seems pretty on the ball. She's 23. She's finishing up her first year as a medical student. Like this isn't like this isn't regular 23 to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this isn't me 23.
This is within
You know,
the medical
it's-
school community. Right.
Right. This is a future doctor who's on her shit. And
Yeah.
she's having the way she wrote this email, this is like a very professionally written email. And like, they're talking about software programs. Like,
Right.
I didn't realize what the bursar was at college until my second year.
You're so rich.
So I had no idea. I just didn't even know how to sign up for classes. And people were like,
Isn't the bursar where you pay for shit?
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to get on the website.
Okay.
By the second year, I was like, oh, this is where you sign up? Like I didn't even know how to use it.
Okay.
The way she's talking is someone who knows how to use things. Like
She knows
before you
how.
get
She
it.
knows what the bursar is.
Yeah, she knows
Okay.
What
What is the bursar? Is it at the payment center?
I just don't know why they would call it bursar and not just call it payment center.
Well, what is it?
Why change the language? What are we trying to do? Confuse the college kids?
Billing and
Yeah.
payments. Why did you need to know about billing and payments?
Well, because I had to know. No, because that's where you like put in your classes where you would sign up for credits.
Are you sure? Maybe that's why you were in the wrong. I think you're in the wrong place.
Did I even
Did you graduate?
This is all to say now I get to give her advice as a guy without a college education.
Who thinks Halloween is on Friday the 13th?
Quite the episode for this woman to come to us for advice. So I'm just saying my idiot brain goes towards he knows someone in your program.
Okay.
Like 2 years difference. He's in his
Yeah,
mid-20s.
I don't think he's
you're
like, she's
23
too young
and
for
becoming
me.
a doctor. It's like, whoa, teenage bride. Like,
Right.
I don't think that's what he's fearing.
But it seems like he knew she went to that school before that.
But maybe the more you zone in, the more the world
Right.
gets smaller and oh crap, I dated someone there. Or he's in a faculty role. He's like a student teacher.
Right.
And he thought that was too big. But like the way she tells the story.
Or
there-
could it be a third thing that has absolutely nothing to do with her? He gets some weird message or he sees something that just makes him weird.
Yeah, I guess that could happen. But like in the context of this story, like
Right.
the only thing I could think of is that she said a word. There's landmines in every conversation. If someone
Do you
said,
feel that way?
Yes.
Like people can say one thing and you're like, all right, not into it
not
anymore.
a sexual option.
Okay.
You know?
Like what could be said for you?
That I don't know. I could find out they're friends with someone I dated. I could
Okay.
find out that I could be dating someone. I could be farther along with someone where we're not together, but I'm still out there flirting. And then I find out that they cross circles with the person that I'm dating in some small way.
So you back off?
Listen, when I was younger, I remember a guy gave me dating advice. He said, never cross the circles.
Who gave you this dating advice?
A friend of mine. You never cross circles.
Never cross circles.
So you date someone from this world,
because it gets messy otherwise.
it gets messy
Okay.
otherwise. And he was just like, just don't cross the circles and you're good. And I think this is a version of crossing the circle. Something happened where a circle was crossed.
Right. Or just date one person at a time.
Yeah, if you're
Men.
a loser.
Men.
If you're some sort of nerd.
Ugh.
No, but do you think that there's anything else? Do you think it's the age thing?
No.
Would you date a
Unless he's
23-year-old
like-
when you're 25?
Yes.
Yes.
100%. I think
Would
most
you date a 23-year-old when you're 27?
as a woman, no.
As you.
Yeah, as a me, no. But if I was 23, I would date a 27-year-old.
As a
The
you.
other way, yes. But I wouldn't, as a 27-year-old, I wouldn't date a 23-year-old.
When I was 23, if a 24-year-old, I'd be like, wow, she wants to get married. That's too soon. Yeah. I look back on that, I'm like, what an idiot I was.
That's funny.
Even like 28, oh, she's 30. Nah, I can't get
Yeah, I
involved
remember
with that.
20, and in my early 20s, I remember thinking 30 was so old.
It is so crazy how far away I am from 30 now, still thinking I'm 27.
Is that your, what did Sammy call this? Is that like your true age?
I think 27 men think, I
all
think
men.
city men feel 27
Forever.
Forever.
Okay.
I think you get here and you're 27 and you leave here and you're
27. You're like a child actor. You stay
Right.
the same age.
Always
and you became
27.
famous.
This is why it's enraging for women to date men.
Do you think
they
that-
always think they're 27 years old? No man is sitting there going at 28, oh my God, 30th birthday right around the corner. No man is at 31 going, oh man, I'm almost 33.
What do you
It's
think
not
is
how
the
we think.
What do you think is the ideal age to be dating in a city as a man?
32.
32.
Yeah.
Why is that?
32, you are considered ready for the next step by everyone you date. So you are now a higher value prize. You're closer
More likely to
commit.
Yes.
They think you've slowed down.
what they think.
You can also date down to 26, 27. No one really bats an eye.
Even 25.
I'm not gonna. That's for you to say. I'm not gonna say it. But I think 37, you're still good. 39, I think like that's when I started to be like, whoa, maybe I should be
Maybe I should start to settle down.
settling
Yeah.
down. Yeah. That's when it becomes like, you're 39. Like people go, what?
Right. Do people go what for men?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because I also think that I think I don't look 39 to people.
27.
This is
Not a day
Well,
over
this
27.
is someone's chance to try and make me feel bad. Oh, you look 39.
Make him
You
feel
look
bad
50.
in the YouTube comments.
Right.
Comment.
I'm just saying I'm giving you a real
Right.
emotional standpoint of most men in a city.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're out of a city, it's different.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
remember my friend, he was single. He was living in DC. And DC is a city, but he was in like the Virginia area, which is like a little bit more straddling the line between city and suburban, a little bit more like in between the two. Everyone was getting married. And he said it was hard for him to be in that area because he felt like he was 100.
I could see that.
Everyone convinced you, you're too old. Oh my God, how are you doing this? You're still single. What are you going to do? You better
Right.
find someone. And he said the minute he moved to New York City, he was like at ease.
I could 100%
felt
see that.
so much
yeah.
more
It's much
normal.
harder to be single in a non-city the older you are.
I'm finding that out in Delray Beach, it becomes a little wearing because I do think I have moments
That's
in
a
Delray.
city-ish. Ish.
Delray, I mean.
Not a city?
No, this is beach town.
Okay.
I feel definitely lonelier in Delray than I did here.
Because there's less people to go on dates with?
There's just less people.
Okay.
Like a Tuesday night, if you like went out and did
Right.
something, you go to the movies are empty. The
Right.
bars are done. There's no like
You're never really
hang.
alone in the city.
You're never alone. You can fool yourself into thinking you're doing a lot, around a lot, not alone.
So you ready to get married?
Yeah, I think I am.
Great.
Let's do an email. You ready?
Let's do it.
Feather, jumping right into it. I'm listening to your most recent episode, Am I Dating a Disney Adult? And you're doing the icky or picky of the live-in girlfriend not being invited as a +1 to a boyfriend's friend's wedding. You both said it would be nice if the boyfriend texted and asked if she could come, and I am shocked. I've always assumed it is rude to ask for a +1 or really say anything about someone's wedding. Jared, would you do this for a girlfriend? Jordana, what would you think if someone asked for this for your wedding? Thanks so much, a blindsided bitch. Do you think it's rude to ask anything of the bride or groom?
No.
Of the wedding
The
you're
bride
invited
and
to?
groom are not like the king and queen. They're just people who are
Right.
getting married.
Right.
You can ask them whatever you want. If they can, here's the caveat. If they say no in whatever way hinting or otherwise it is, you need to back off.
Right. Yeah.
I think you can ask for whatever you want.
Well, you're invited to a wedding. We have to also keep in mind, you're not a stranger to the people that invited you to the wedding.
You would hope, yeah.
You would hope. Like, so this is dependent on your relationship with the bride and groom. But I guess the assumption we were making is that you're invited to a wedding because you're close enough with them to text them.
Right.
And have a normal text where you're like, hey, just wanted to check in. If someone's not coming, if there's an
And you
extra
could
spot.
say, if not, it's totally, I would always end with totally fine if not.
Totally. We are on the same page. So like the idea that like, we mustn't talk to them. You get the invitation 6 months ahead of time. Like, it's not like you're asking
2 months, I think.
whatever it is.
Whatever.
It's not like you're asking
Yeah.
the night before.
Right.
We're asking
the
for-
morning of, fine. Let's
Yeah, that would be
back off,
surprising
yes.
to hear someone go, yeah, just text them the morning of during their glam sesh. Just ask if you can bring your new floozy you met at the bar at the rehearsal dinner. Like, that's not what we're saying.
Be a normal person. I had people ask for +1 that I
To
gave
a destination wedding.
Yes, and of
To me,
course-
that's even more of a chance.
What do you mean more of a chance?
I'm just saying, like-
more of a more likely.
More risky.
Oh,
Like
no,
a-
to me, I was like, because I'm having I would want everyone to have the best time possible. They're
Right.
committing to a whole weekend. If someone was dating someone 2 weeks before my wedding and said, I just started seeing someone, would it be okay if I said yes. I think that happened. Yeah.
You take it into consideration. You wouldn't be like, oh my God, what an asshole.
No, you want people coming to your wedding to be like having a good time and like having fun. And if someone's asking if they can bring someone, I gave anyone who was dating anyone, even like casually, a +1 to my wedding.
I'm happy you're saying this. I think this idea of treating brides as if they are like
The queen of the,
the
world.
dictator
Right,
of
yeah.
Norway, you know, like that's crazy.
Right. Again, you can ask whatever you want. If they say no, you should respect that. I'm
Sure.
not saying you should be mad at them if they say no, but I think it's the idea that you can't ask for anything is crazy.
I was at the Cellar last night. I'm on stage and like I'm doing a set and I'm kind of like fucking around trying to figure out whatever I'm trying to figure out. And at the Cellar on McDougal Street, there's like 2 tables on the right and left side of the stage. So like if you look right, there's just like people facing the audience. So they're like kind of like, they're a little bit like the mascots for your set. Like people kind of like, are they like, you can kind of feel that they're being looked at
Right.
while you're being looked at. So there's one girl next to me. She kind of like was just like, she didn't seem like she was mad, but she wasn't laughing really loud or hard. And I look at her, I
It's
go,
your favorite person at the show.
right. And I turn to her, I go, are you connecting with the material? And she's like, kind of giggled and she's like, yeah, I think so. And I was like, well, thank you for that stellar review. You know, like I like made fun of it. It was a fun moment.
Right.
And her friend said, can I be honest with you? And I go,
During the show.
this is right next to her. The girl goes, can I be honest with you? I go, no, because this is usually when my feelings get hurt. And I'm having this like fun moment. She goes, no, you try having her in your wedding party. She made the same face then. And I was like, shut
is
up,
awkward.
bitch. Like now I hate you.
Yeah, now you're the villain.
Like,
yeah.
let her enjoy. She was at your wedding. She's in your wedding party. What, she's got a smile too? And it was so amazing, the gusto and the bravado of this woman who, like,
At
this-
my wedding.
she didn't smile enough at my
My
wedding.
wedding.
And I was like, it was funny because then I made fun of her, you know, to like say, like, who cares about who smiles at your wedding? Like,
Right.
you're like, and
No
everyone's
one's
laughing.
no one's looking at her fucking face in the pictures.
Right. And it's like, but it was funny to see that she didn't even realize how stupid she sounded.
Right.
Like this.
That's what happened when you are.
Bride
And here's
stuff.
the thing: when you are a bride, you do get a little delusional. It happens to everyone, even the
Mm-hmm. It
most
does-
sane of people.
Right. The baby, my
Yeah.
good friend, he was like, his theory, he was like, even his wife, who's like not a bride's bride.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, there's a moment after you get married where they like, he goes, you see your wife just like shake
A twitch.
and it's like gone.
Yeah.
And they're back.
Yeah.
He's like, but he's like, I couldn't believe that even my wife, who's not like that.
That's what I'm saying. It happens to the best of us.
Right.
You do become like a little bit of a monster, whether you mean to or not.
I have empathy for that.
But that being said, it does not mean that you cannot ask for a +1.
Right. No. We are all human beings just trying to get by on this great big marble called Earth. And
Right.
if you can't text a friend who wanted you at their wedding, hey, I'm wondering if anyone drops out. Totally understand if you can't. I have
Totally
I would
fine if not.
Totally
Yeah.
fine if not. I'm dating this guy. Things have gotten more serious. I'd love to bring him, but again, you don't
Right.
feel obligated.
Figured I'd ask.
Let me put my hat in the ring.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as like, hey, when I go to the Delta Gate and I have a middle seat, hey, I know you guys got the seats are filled.
Right.
Can I get on a list of some sort where
Totally
it gets me
fine
to
if not.
totally fine. You know, I'm not like, you better fucking move me. I'm Diamond Medallion Plus, you fucking bit. You know,
Catch
like, I
more
don't-
flies with honey.
That's right.
Right. And again, if they say
And
no,
I am full of honey.
if they say no, you say totally fine. Just figured I'd ask. Totally get it. And then you can talk shit about them to the rest of your friends.
Right.
That's how you
That's
do it.
The circle of shit talk.
Yes. That's how etiquette works.
It soothes the soul.
Jared and Jordana Post.
That's right. We are the king and queen
Yes.
of politeness.
All right.
Well, we solved dating again.
We did it. We'll be back next week. Bye.